Deputies teamed up with the St. Port Lucie police to arrest the suspects, all three charged with crimes in 2 counties, including kidnapping, assault, home invasion, false imprisonment, unlicensed carry of a firearm, and drug possession. The man's life may have been saved, but this is one of those stories you won't see much in the national media. Why? Because it's just involved some good police work, an eagle-eyed cop and a quick-thinking victim. But it's also an important reminder. As activists demand that officers not pull over vehicles for traffic infractions, why these interactions can be so important. Joining us now is Assistant Chief Richard Del Toro, Jr. of the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Thanks so much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. All right, so tell me what it was specifically that your officer said as to why he pulled the vehicle over in the first place.
Well, the traffic stop, as you said earlier, was by a Martin County deputy, and it was really some heads-up police work. He saw the vehicle change 3 lanes of traffic going 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, and the windows of the vehicle were very dark and possibly with illegal tint, and that's what drew his attention to the vehicle.
Now, the deputy said that the driver was acting oddly during the stop, and tell me how your team and the other teams there ended up working together to catch these guys.
Well, the deputy could tell something was wrong when he had 4 occupants out of the vehicle. When the 3 suspects re-entered the vehicle, the victim kind of hung around for a moment before walking back to the vehicle and making that gesture with his hand like he had a weapon. That caught the deputy's attention, kind of alerted that 6th sense that he had, and he really just some great proactive police work. When the victim then told the deputy what had happened, that he'd been kidnapped, held hostage against his will, and robbed, the deputies removed the suspects from the vehicle, found 2 handguns and a knife inside the vehicle, made the arrest, and then alerted our officers of the crime that happened in Port St. Lucie, where it all began.
Do you know how many deputies there were on scene at that time when they searched the vehicle?
I believe there were 2, but they were doing some proactive interdiction there on 95. You know, they're very deliberate about crimes not happening in Martin County. Our sheriff down there, William Snyder, does a great job, has a great campaign called Wrong Exit, meaning we have a lot of travelers that commit crimes here in Florida, South Florida especially. And he wants to make it clear, if you choose Martin County, it's the wrong exit for you. And the deputies just did some great police work that night.
Look, I'm glad we could highlight this. Really appreciate the hard work that you guys do and your fellow officers did here. Congratulations on a good arrest. Assistant Chief Richard Del Toro, Jr., thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.